Good morning, awesome Algebra 1 students. This is Lesson 7. Our objective for today is how do you simplify expressions using symbols of inclusion. Now, symbols of inclusion seems like a new, strange term to you. Don't freak out, because parentheses are actually a symbol of inclusion. And you're used to seeing parentheses as we solve, as we've been solving. So this is just kind of really more sets of parentheses that you can kind of help you to be able to distinguish between them. So don't really freak out, just learn something new. So parentheses is one kind of symbol of inclusions. So are brackets, which are the square parentheses, and then we have those little squiggly brackets, or what we call braces. Okay, some other forms of symbols of inclusion is a division bar, and we'll look at that one here in a little bit. But whenever you see division bar, it means do everything on top and everything on the bottom before you divide those two. And then also absolute value, which again you're used to. This is kind of another set of parentheses that says do everything inside before you take the absolute value of that. So those are kind of just some different symbols of inclusion. And whenever you're working with multiple sets of them, just remember here this gold star. Start on the innermost one and work out. So start on the insideist one, and work your way out. So let's see if we can just do a couple examples and see if we can get through this. This is kind of like example 1. Over here it says the absolute value of 3 minus 9 minus absolute value of 5 minus 2. So let's just simplify down inside each of these absolute values. So I'm going to have the absolute value of 3 minus 9 is going to be negative 6. Minus the absolute value 5 minus 2 is going to give me 3. Well, the absolute value of negative 6 is 6. And the absolute value of 3 is 3. So I'm going to say 3 minus 6. So this is going to be, 6 minus 3 is going to be 3. This next one says 4 times 3 minus this. So notice here I have this set of parentheses right here, and I have this one. So this one goes with this one, and then I have this one inside that set of parentheses, inside those brackets. So I'm going to start with the innermost one, simplify that, and then work our way out to get rid of these other ones. So this is going to be 4 times 3, which is 12, minus 6 minus, 5 plus 9 is going to be 14. I'm going to continue on inside these set of parentheses here. It's going to be 12 minus 6 minus 14 is going to give me a negative 8. Well, when you're subtracting, let me come up here. When you're subtracting, you add its opposite, so it's going to be 12 plus 8, which comes out to be 20. Here's another one, example 2. Same idea. We were going to want to start in here in the innermost set of parentheses or brackets or braces and work our way outwards. So this is going to be negative 2 plus 4 is going to be like 4 minus 2, which is 2 squared. Now I want to simplify inside this next set of brackets. So I'm going to do that exponent first and then do that. So it's going to be negative 4 plus 6 minus, 2 squared is going to be 4. So it's going to be negative 4 plus 6 minus 4 is 2. So this is going to be negative 4 plus 2, which is going to give me negative 2. Give me my answer there. And this is kind of what we were talking about earlier with the division bar. Notice there's a division bar and it says this is a grouping symbol, do this first, then divide by this. So this is going to be 4 plus 9 right there. 4 plus 5 is going to give me 9. 9 over 3 minus Remember, we do exponents before we do multiplication. This is going to be 2 times 9 minus 4. 9 over 3 minus 2 times 9 is 18 minus 4. 9 over 3 minus 18 minus 4 is going to be 14. Now let's do some division here. 3 minus 14. 3 minus 14 is going to be like 14 minus 3, which is going to be 11. Keep the sign of the bigger one. So negative 11. Alright, one more example here. We just have to compare which one is bigger or which one is smaller. So in order to compare, I'm just going to simplify the left-hand side, simplify the right-hand side, and see which one is bigger. So let's see here. Innermost, we're going to start in here. 3 minus 5. So let's see, this is going to be 14 plus 3 minus 5 is negative 2 cubed plus 7. It's going to be 14 plus, I'm recalling my thought bubble here, negative 2 cubed means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. So these part would give me 4 times negative 2, so it's being negative 8. Negative 8 plus 7. 14 plus negative 8 plus 7 is going to give me negative 1. So this is going to give me 14 minus 1, which is just 13. Okay. Let's do something similar over here on the right-hand side. So on the innermost side, innermost set of parentheses, well, that 5 doesn't simplify. So I'm going to do exponents next. 5 squared is 25. (20 minus 25 is going to give me negative 5. Now let's see, 4 squared is going to give me 16. 16 plus the opposite of negative 5, which is 5. That's going to give me 21. So these two numbers, either 13 or 21. Well, obviously 21 is going to be bigger, so that is going to go this way, less than. The expression on the left is less than the expression on the right. As you can see here, your homework starts on page 34. Do all 7s, all the 6s, and plus 9 of your choice. That is a total of 20. Good luck. I know you're going to do very excellent on this homework. Ask me if you need help.